leaves and flowers.
You can tell I'm a mouthful of edible plants this morning. Forager Feebee Foran is here with her wisdom. Good morning to you, Feebee.
Good morning.
We're in the right time of year when it comes to if people want to get out and go foraging.
Absolutely.
April, spring is a perfect time.
You'll actually start to see so much new growth at the moment when you're out on your walk, or even if you're driving along the M50, you'll see along the centreway there's full of dandelions, full of daffodils. There's heaps growing all over the place. So I brought some of my favourites to look out for, just so you can have a little bit more of an idea of what you can do with them.
Okay. Well, let's start with dandelion. So, I mean, we all look at that and we think they're weeds. What can you do with dandelions?
Well,
as we were saying, when we were growing up in Ballyferm, we didn't call them dandelions.
Yeah, we call them wet the beds, I'll call it.
Yeah, wet the beds. Pee in the beds.
Why? A few other names. Well, they're actually called that because dandelion are a fantastic diuretic. They help everything to cleanse out. So that's where the name would have come from, because it would have made you go for a wee.
Pee in the bed.
Okay.
But the name dandelion actually comes from the French dent de lion, and that is because the leaves look like the teeth of a lion.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And what can you use them for?
So these, as a herbalist, dandelion is considered to be one of the most perfect plants. Every single part of it has a job. They will take care of your vital organs, so your kidneys, your liver, your pancreas. A fantastic one to have in your life.
If we're picking them, if we're out picking them, what do we do with them if we bring them home?
Well, they're actually fully edible. So you can actually put the leaves into your salad. They are a little bit bitter, but if you chop them in, one dandelion leaf about 30 minutes before your meal, your main meal, will help your body to digest your dinner at the perfect pace.
Really?
Yeah, it creates the perfect amount of bile.
So chop it up with all your other herbs
into your
and stuff
salads,
you put in, you wouldn't even know.
absolutely. Like there's people who will make these, who'll sprinkle the little flowers into their salads as well. There's heaps to be done.
We move on to these ones. Oh no, the sticky willies. God, is that what they're called?
These guys are called cleavers. So that's because they cleave onto you. They've got these tiny little hooks that cleave onto your skin. Now, these are a fantastic lymphatic cleanser. So if you are the person who's been having a bit of an illness lately,
All right.
you'd be dressed in them. It will help to clean out your lymphatic system. If you're someone who has a dog, you'll probably find that when you're out walking, your dog will start munching on them.
Is it?
Everywhere.
Okay, right. So that's
they clean out your system.
Cleanse out, okay.
Cleanse out your system. Like that again, you can put them into a tea, but they're fully edible as well. So you can chop them into your stir fries, your curries, and your stews.
If you put them into a tea, do you lose the goodness?
No, that's you're going to actually pull out all the goodness.
Okay,
so,
right.
Like we're making the herbal tea, that's exactly the
So
same
where
way.
do you get these then?
You'll find cleavers everywhere. Along laneways. If you're out in your local area, they're generally along walls and stuff like that around there. Yeah, exactly. I've also brought along these guys here to show you. So these are now appearing at the moment. They are called lesser celandine, and they're usually a sign that spring has sprung. But they've got a very specific job.
Okay.
Now, if you have a look at pull the root out there.
Yeah.
And this will help you with your piles.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
plants have a way of showing you just how they want to help you. So if you have a look at what the root looks like there, the root actually looks like piles. So
you take this bit off, and that's the bit you use, is it? You take the piles.
You take the piles. But I would make this into a balm.
What with it?
I make this into a balm for people to help them. And
you say you make it into a balm. So if you take that home, how do you make that into a balm?
Well, I am a witch, so I do have ways. But there's a process to actually pull the medicine out of those roots and out of the flowers and the leaves, and that will.
So you're not going to tell us how it's done.
So it helps with piles, but just from a balm. You turn you
can use it internally. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to take that home with you?
I've got a load here.
Good to know. Okay, what's next?
This one here is called feverfew. Now this is starting to grow at the moment. It will, when it's in full flower, will have like daisy-like leaves on it. This is a powerful one for anyone who suffers with migraine. It's known as the medieval aspirin.
Really?
Yeah, and it's absolutely fabulous. The American Headache Society have listed this as one of the best ways to clear migraines. It can kill a migraine in 6 to 9 minutes.
So what do you do with it?
Tea.
So you just put it in your tea?
You can make a tea of it again. Feverfew. Like few fevers.
Okay. Right, you're going to show us how to make some pesto.
Yes,
wild garlic pesto that I was talking
This is wild garlic that I foraged yesterday.
Okay.
You'll find this in woodlands, but generally if you're in a housing estate, you'll probably find something similar looking like this one here. This is called three-cornered leeks. and you'll find these thrown everywhere. They throw their leaves all over the place. Their flowers look almost like a white bluebell, and they've got little green stems running through them. And these taste like garlic. They're from the allium family. They're from like the onion family. So even if you taste one of those little leaves, the little flowers, they're lovely. Okay. But what I'm going to make today is a wild garlic pesto using wild garlic leaves. These are them. That's them there.
So what do you do? How do you do it?
Basically, you're going to throw in your leaves. I do all of this just by sight and by touch. Throw in some pine nuts, some parmesan, and a glug of olive oil into your blender and give it a little whiz.
This is not. This is this olive oil you're using.
I use
what's this called?
A gorgeous olive oil. And so once you give it a little whiz, it's going to come out like this one over here.
Eat some of that Santa. It's
Here's
nice.
one I made earlier with lovely crackers made by my friend Laura Teagan.
Look at this. Look at these, right? So this is wild garlic.
Wild garlic pesto. Yeah. And in the crackers, she's put in some three-cornered leeks as well. So the plants can be used in so many different ways.
Have some more up.
No.
It's going to keep your vampires away.
How do you taste it?
Yeah,
it's garlic.
It's very garlicky. It's very garlicky. It really is. It's very garlicky.
Delicious.
It's delicious. And lots of pine nuts, oil, and parmesan.
Literally, you're going to pop in all the bits, all by sight and by taste. A bit of sea salt, pepper, stuff, drop in.
If people want to find out more info, where can they do it?
Forager.ie, pop onto my website or onto my Instagram, and because I'm sharing all of the different things that are growing all through the season.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we're going to be talking everything from Gwyneth to Shakira in our showbiz with Ali Ryan. See you in a few minutes.